Hello, Jessica Frost-Ballas here with a video for Waffle Flower Crafts. Today I'm sharing a card using some new products from the Sneak Peek Club for kit number 10. I'll be creating a gatefold card with lots of fun texture and dimension, so let's get started. I'm using the new Cat Tree House die from kit number 10. The die set comes with 2 stairs for the little cat ramp and the front of the cat perches that I die cut 3 times. I use Copic markers to color the cat tree. I start by going over everything with my base color, which is E40. Then I add darker shadows with E77 and E74. I use E71 and E70 to blend the darker shades, and then go over everything with E40 to smooth it out. I use the same colors but leave out E77 for the fronts of the cat perches to help give it a little dimension. As you'll see, one of my furry companions even helped with the coloring. After I finish the perches, I color the rest of the cat tree using the same 5 Copic markers. I start with the lightest shade, then add shadows with the darkest. Then I use the lighter shades to blend everything together. After I laid down my initial layer of color, I wanted to add texture to the cat tree so it resembles the woolly fabric of my cat perches. So I just went in with the same markers and added tiny dots of varying sizes. I made sure to overlap the colors to get a nice blend. I really love how the little dots really add texture and dimension to the cat tree. Then I use a dark Copic marker to go over the edge of my cat tree die. This hides those bright white edges. I wanted to add a little more realistic texture to the card, so I used the metallic gold thread included in the Sneak Peek Club kit and wrapped it around the center post of the cat tree. All of our cat trees here have that sisal wrapping around the posts, and I thought the thread could pass for that. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I was off camera so much here, but I wrapped the thread around the posts and then secured on the back with a little washi tape. Off camera, I also take some of the thread and knot it several times to create a small ball. You'll see later that I attach that to the perch like a cat toy. Next, I stamp 3 kitties from A Little Help and color them with Copic markers. I'm using shades of neutral gray to create gray and black cats. I love the 2 cats looking to the side, and I color one to resemble our newest kitten Maverick and the other to resemble our tuxedo cat Havoc. I absolutely cannot color tortoiseshell cats like our third cat, so the third cat here is just light gray. After I finish coloring, I die cut them with the coordinating dies. I take a panel of white cardstock that's cut to 5.5 by 8.5 inches. I place it on my scoring board and score it at 2 1/8 of an inch. Then I rotate the panel and score it again at 2 1/8 of an inch. I fold along the score lines and use my bone folder to get a good crease. This creates my gatefold card. I place a strip of scrap paper inside the card and use a little removable washi tape to hold the folds down to make sure I don't accidentally get any ink on the inside of the card. Then I blend Salvage Patina, Peacock Feathers, Uncharted Mariner, and Chipped Sapphire Distress Oxide ink across the front of the gatefold card on a diagonal. I go back and forth between the colors until I get a good transition. I dry the oxide ink with my heat gun and then place it in my splatter box. I spritz it twice with water, blotting off the excess, and then once with shimmer spray. While the shimmer spray is drying, I add foam mounting tape strips to the sides of the cat perch fronts. I adhere them to the cat perches and then tuck my 2 side-facing cats inside the perches. I also use foam mounting tape to add the third cat to the ramp, like she's getting a good stretch. Then I apply adhesive to the back left side of my cat tree die. I carefully press it down to adhere it to the left flap of the gatefold card. I made sure to keep the center post on the left as well, so there was more to adhere it and keep it secure. At this point, I remove the temporary tape holding the folds together and the protective strip of scrap paper. I die cut another side-facing kitty and another cat tree house die from white cardstock and layer them behind the left panel to hide any bleed-through from my coloring and also hide the ends of my thread. Then I add a sentiment from the cat sub-sentiment strips. I carefully adhere it to the right side of my card, but only use adhesive on the cat tree die so that the sentiment won't stick to the blended background panel. Finally, I add some accents with a white gel pen and tuck in my string cat toy on the rightmost perch to finish the card. And that's it! I hope you enjoyed today's video and this sneak peek of Waffle Flower Crafts Kit number 10. I've seen the rest of the release and it's an absolute must-have. Thanks so much for stopping by, and until next time, have a fantastic day and happy crafting. Bye!